ESPN 93.5 and Sunny 95.3.
Well, I'm almost embarrassed to, say that what I paid, for my health insurance. Friend just texted me, family of 4, he's paying $24,000 a year.
No way.
Going up 30% next year.
Staggering.
Danny O'Connell to save the day. How are you?
I'm good. Don't be embarrassed. We need a support group for this.
This is just, I knew it'd go up. I knew it wouldn't work. I knew that whatever they said isn't true. I knew that, but couldn't stop it.
Right. We basically put the pedal to the metal. Well, I say we. The people that are in charge of this bill and running it, the Secretary of Department of Health and Human Services, they put the pedal to the metal to what we call is kind of the death spiral. And, you need young, healthy people in this thing to enroll. And before this was all passed, somebody in their mid-20s could get coverage for $150 a month, $200 a month. Well, those same people are now looking at $200 to $350 a month to get coverage. And so what happens is, well, people who are young, healthy, bulletproof, in their minds, they don't enroll. So you get these higher increases, and you've got a smaller group, more claims, more people continue to get out and opt not to re-enroll.
Well, you have to have insurance, so what happens to the folks that don't have insurance?
Yeah, so first of all, they're obviously assuming some financial risk there and liability on their own, but then they're looking at a penalty. And this year, you got to remember the penalties change every year. So for 2015, it was 2% of your annual gross household income, your adjusted gross income, taking into consideration all forms of income, and it's 2% per person with a cap of 6% on a household. Next year, it's going to go up to 2.5%. A lot of people saw a dollar figure. What was the greater of, and the percentage for just about everybody was greater than the dollar figure. So that's what you need to be aware of.
All right. So where do we go when you're raising, premiums? They're going up 10 to 30%. People can't keep up with this.
They can't. And what you have to do in the short term is really look at, okay, what am I utilizing? Everybody wants a $500 deductible or lower. But the reality is, knock on wood, when was the last time that you were hospitalized? So you have to do a better job, I would say, of really looking at your expected utilization and understanding that to save money, looking at these individual policies, it's probably going to require higher deductible, higher out-of-pocket, and fewer providers in network to actually go see.
All right, so really you're talking about just cover the catastrophic stuff. If it's $5,000 or $10,000 out of pocket, you're just playing your medical way, and just kind of budget that to say my premium's $900 versus $1,800, but I'm going to pay out of pocket. It's going to be kind of a wash, and you hope you don't need it.
Right, and it's going to vary for each person. I just can't make that blanket statement, but you definitely want to look at, okay, am I taking name brand prescriptions or do I take generics? Am I living with a chronic condition that I need to go see a specialist for a regular basis? Or do I just get the normal seasonal sinus infections and allergies, those type of things?
Right. Well, and I went through the drive-thru, and I've said this before, 2 ounces of some dermatological cream, $632. I said, I can't afford it. I want to buy a TV. Oh, what? It's 2 ounces, Danny? What?
Right.
I just said, forget about it. I'm not doing that. It's crazy. I can't afford $632 for 2 ounces of dermatological cream. This is just crazy.
It is.
But
I agree.
What's the solution? There's a bunch of guys down in Dallas doing Diamond Physicians or something where I got the cell phone to the doc and I got $10,000 deductible on catastrophic, and that model seems to be working until the government bans it or something.
Well, they're a great partner of ours. We work together with them. And you're talking about your healthcare delivery model. So, there's two different things. The cost of my insurance, that's a cause and effect relationship. But how do I actually access my providers? And with these individual healthcare plans, the networks are getting smaller and tighter. So if you want to establish that relationship, that concierge medicine could be a great answer for you. But, of course, it's an additional cost. So you have to figure out in your budget, okay, do I go with a high deductible and sign up with something like that? Or do I have some more specialized needs that maybe I need to address it in a richer level plan?
Now, if the insurance costs more than a certain percentage of your income, do you get some sort of a waiver?
Yeah, that'd be nice, right? So these subsidies are based on your household income. And in 2014, the first full year we have statistics for, half the people who were subsidy eligible actually owed money back. So their cost of insurance was more expensive than what they thought. And then I talked about the hidden increases. Like, okay, the premium, that's one thing. But now I have lack of access to the providers and the people I want to go see. And then we've got these little increases of, well, now my out-of-pocket's going up every year, and that cost.
Yeah, but is anybody talking about the fact that we don't have enough doctors?
Well, there's certainly going to be a strain on the system, but on the other side of it, these plans, these individual plans, aren't necessarily good for doctors to be taking. That's why you see so many doctors opt out of them. In the law, it was written that a health insurance provider had to verify benefits for 90 days, whether somebody paid their premium or not. So these providers, and rightfully so, are worried and concerned that they're going to treat somebody, take care of them, and never get paid.
What's the answer? What do you think occurs here? We're just going to go along and pay more, and the thing's going to be inefficient, and you're going to be calling for cancer screening results, and it's going to take 4 days and 5 connections?
Well, that certainly is in the system, and there was some of that probably to a degree before. It really starts so much at the top of the Department of Health and Human Services. So much of this bill is written to the discretion of that secretary.
Yeah.
So until you get that change and you get other people with different ideas in there, you just, and this thing has changed. And it's changed, it seemed like it was changing every week. Now it's changing every month, but we have to continue to come up with a good solution. The plan that's in place now is not a good solution for middle America.
Well, the president was right. Change was coming to America. That's for sure. He's got that right. Danny, appreciate it, buddy.
Absolutely.
Danny O'Connell in Texas, a health insurance expert.